guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Shivani and this is Burfi, a conscious revolution where I help you to build a mindset so that you can create a life that you truly desire. And welcome to the fire sign reading. This is for the month of September for Leos, Sagittarius and Aries. So I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, one of my favorites, my first deck ever. I feel it's so intuitive, it really speaks to me, even though it's not at all like the traditional tarot decks, but I love it. Let's get going. Also, I have the blog for the intuitive horoscope for September up. So do check that out. The link is down in the description below. And while you're there, subscribe to the newsletter. I call them the cosmic letters because you get 2 mails per week, and one of them is I call the miracle mail. And the other one is the newsletter, so that you know what's happening in the community. And if you're new to the community, I hope you do join my Facebook group so that we all can uplift each other and create a safe space for us to be to express ourselves, right? Because we all are learning so much on this journey, like, boy, so freaking much, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. And I hope you guys are following me on Instagram because I'm so active there and I post so much of educational stuff there. Everything about law of attraction, your healing, your rules, and of course, if you want to take a reading from me, the link is down below, or DM me on Instagram. Okay, let's move on to what's the readings. Oh my god, the car just went too down. Okay, so we are starting with 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys are really concerned about your finances right now. And are we coming on it again? I guess we are. We are talking about this yet again. And I think we did talk about it last month. And I said you don't have to worry about it. Here you are yet worrying about losing your job, about your finances. You're really contemplating. Okay, and I feel you probably are. Some of you might be thinking to leave a job as well, because you are wanting to create a new foundation. You're trying to stabilize your life. I would not even say stabilize. It's more about laying the foundations. This could be laying foundations of something actually that you're building in real physical life, a house, a place, a business, or workplace, or whatever. Or it could be energetically where you're placing foundations towards something new that you're trying to build. Which is why also I feel you have a lot of these financial concerns right now, and finances are really topping your priority right now. What else do we have for September? Major Arcana, 10 of 10, card number 10, Wheel of Fortune. Everything is guided, guys. Everything is so guided. Whatever is now happening in your life, whatever the twist of tail, the turning of the wheel, or the change in the air, whatever it is you want to call it, it's all happening because you want it to happen. It's all happening because there's a part of you which has been so deprived of expressing their creativity, of expressing themselves fully, that now they cannot contain it anymore, and they just want to go out and do things and build things and create and be their real fire sign badass self, right? And so the universe is like, okay, let me support you. The universe is supporting you right now. There are things happening and coming to you literally out of nowhere, so please stay attentive on that, because you do have unexpected opportunities, unexpected sources of income all coming up to you right now. I'm just slipping cards. I really don't know why. Okay, let's shuffle them yet again, okay? What do we have for fire signs for September 2019? Okay, so we have a bunch of cards here, and let's see what all do we have. The Nine of Pentacles. Again, finances. I am saying you guys are really worried about finances, but what's really coming through is that you are being taken care of by the universe, by the people, by the opportunities, by so much more, because it's you have worked hard. Even if you haven't worked hard on this new thing yet, you have worked hard on other things. And so karma works like that. Karma, again, wheel of fortune, it's the card of karma as well. It works like that. It pays you on the basis of your karma, not on the basis of how much you've worked right now on this thing, right? So if your karma has been good overall, you will be protected, you will be divinely guided, you will be abundantly blessed, right? Does not matter what you do, where you begin with. uh, Again, it came for the Leo signs for my daily from not daily, monthly intuitive horoscope in my blog, which I have a description down below, that you guys will be healing your childhood wounds. And here we have this card again. So hello guys, look out for it. What are you guys really revisiting your childhood and trying to see what is it that truly makes you happy, what is it that truly is your skill actually. And a lot of times I feel, if you really want to understand what is your great passion in life, I always advise people to go back to their childhood, and because that is a place where you will be coming across memories and coming across pieces of the puzzle about your skills and your passions and about your intuitive gifts, honestly. So if you are in the space right now where you're trying to understand what is it that you're good at, what are you blessed with, what are you meant to do, a deep childhood visit would be amazing for you. Nine of Cups, Star, Seven of Cups, the Lovers, and Two of Wands, and Six of Wands. So if it's about a partnership, I feel there would be decisions be coming across this month. If you're involved with someone, or if you are thinking about someone, you will be guided to take certain decisions. And I feel you or some other person has a lot of choice, but at the end of the day, there is no choice when it's only the one, if that makes sense, right? Uh, at the same time, if you are awakening or upgrading to your own real best self, and it's not going too well with the person you are with, it's time for some honest communication. It's time to let them know that as you rise, they rise with you. Okay, your rising is always in sync, and your rising is always happening simultaneously. It's not one-sided. It's not that one person grows and the other gets to not grow or gets left behind. Especially if it's a divine counterpart, they will grow with you. It's a promise. So because they are your mirror, right? They will be reflecting every bit of growth that you experience. So if you are worrying that if someone is not leveling up to you, or if you're worried that someone is worried that you're growing and they are not leveling up to you, it's all a mirror effect. Try to change your subconscious thoughts and see how it really starts changing the energy between you guys and brings you into the sweet spot, right? Other than that, this is a month for healing for you guys as well, as I did air sign readings right before this. You'll be really touching your emotions, your childhood, and what makes you happy. That is one question you'll be addressing again and again and again throughout this month. What is it that makes me happy? What is it that makes me happy? Make that your journal prompt. Journal about it. And you don't even have to talk about the big plans. What makes me happy? Okay, starting a business of my own. No, we who can even start small. And in fact, I would advise you to use this prompt repeatedly for different areas. So maybe if you like, what makes me happy, waking up only makes me happy. What makes me happy, spending time with my dogs make me happy, to do more of that. What makes me happy, starting this project will make me really happy, so do more of that. So do you see how you've been using the same prompt, basically different areas of your life, to bring that energy into all those aspects, right? Because this month you will be in that place where you are really, really, really seeking emotional fulfillment. And you guys do get really serious about money at times, because you like making money and you're good at making money. So right now, when it's your major concern right now, even though the universe is supporting you, but you guys have trouble in trusting that, right? So I feel this is a good escape. Bad in a bad way or in a good way, you guys might want to use this as an escape. But instead of using it as an escape, your childhood, or maybe your memories, or maybe your times when you were younger or whatever, use them in a healthy, healing way, because there is healing here. Okay, instead of getting lost in that nostalgia, use it as a way to heal, if you understand what I'm trying to explain here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. So new beginnings are definitely in store, and anything that you're planning on right now, you're building foundation, or its fate is sealed. It is a very fresh, exciting new beginning, and a very rewarding one at that. Okay, all you have to do is balance your energy and not really uh, pay a lot of attention on this disappointment, right? Okay, so now I will be using the Walk Your Light Oracle deck to pick out 3 cards for each of you, as we always do, right? So I like this deck. As you all know, it's so pretty. Don't worry about your finances, honestly. It's so taken care of. Let's see what we have for Leos for the month of September 2019. Leos, what messages do we have for you? And what popped out is, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So my dear Leos, if you guys are dimming your light, let me tell you, you shine the brightest. You have the most beautiful, gorgeous sunshine within you. There's no point in dimming it. And if you're dimming it to try to fit in with a partner, know that if you have the light and if you reflect it, they will reflect it back. Okay, playing safe will do good to none of you. If it's in your workplace that you're trying to dim your light, again, maybe you're not meant to be there. Maybe it's time to change course. Maybe it's time to go to a place where your light is honored, and you don't have to fix, right? You don't have to fit in and maybe fix things. That's what came out. Okay, what else do we have for the signs? For the sign of Aries. Aries for the month of September 2019. What do we have for Aries for the month of 2019 September? The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. Right? So, Aries, you guys are working together right now with a lot of people in your life, and I think we had this in some reading a month or two back as well. You are meeting people who kind of you connect with, who you always wanted to be with, and even though I think you have your doubts right now, you are coming together. You are building a soul tribe. You're probably building a community also right now, but this is just working so well for you right now. I just feel it's all coming together. Whatever you've been planning on, whatever the places you've been wanting to be at, whatever people you're surrounded with right now are really, really good and healthy for you. And I think it's happening after a very long time. So if you have your doubts, if it's the right thing, if it's too good to be true, it's all nonsense, okay? It's all good. And if you have, also these people would be helping you to increase, to enhance your intuition, to help you awaken. uh, People, whenever we are surrounded with people, and these people are good for us also, still they will be bringing in a lot of lessons. So try to not judge them, but thank them for the lessons they bring to you right now. Okay. What do we have for Sagittarius for the month of September 2019? Oh, what's up? Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So if there is your intuition trying to tell you something, I feel you guys are going through anxiety right now, and I think it's very common for Sagittarius to go through periods of anxiety anyway. But you are being given hints and signs right now to change the course of your life, to make certain changes, because things haven't been, they have been working out, but they haven't been working out in the exact same way. But I just feel you're getting a lot of synchronicities and signs right now, and you're being pretty much bombarded with it. And it's to tell you that it's not for nothing. There's a reason why it's happening. There's a reason why you're being guided. There's a reason why you're being given these intuitive hits, signs, things. So just try, like, instead of avoiding and running away as you guys always do, I would really advise you to just sit with it and figure out what the hell it's trying to explain it to you. And yeah, there is something there. There's something so, there's a spark I feel inside you right now. It's growing bigger and bigger, and the call is gonna get only louder from here on. So there's no point in running away and ignoring or suppressing, right? So that's all that I have for you guys for this month, September 2019. Watch it right now, but also watch it later, I would say, because it makes so much sense then. uh, Please subscribe, please like and comment if it resonates. I love you so much. If you want a personal session with me, DM me on Instagram or click on the link in the bio. Click on the link in the description box down below. And I love you. Take care. Have a wonderful, beautiful September. You're taken care of. You're blessed. Your abundance is sealed. Okay. I love you and take care.